this is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the NC State Wolfpack. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. So NC State's offense will have the first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, they get enough rush. Hey! Pays off the sack at the 20.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Wilson to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line. An explosive play has him set up. NC State will line up with a first and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Pulls it. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that...
Touchdown! Wolfpack puts 6 on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Cardinals offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
And you just can't say enough good things about this freshman and how he's played at the quarterback position early this year, David. He's been able to handle all of the pressure. He's got the physical tools, but I think it's his mental makeup that's been as impressive to me early this season. I can't wait to see what he does today.
He has not looked like a freshman, and in turn, this team has looked really, really good. Imagine what they can be if he can keep growing on this, if they can keep expanding what he can do. Heck of a start for this young man. You also are always wary just a little bit, Palmer. Sometimes those freshman moments can come in.
Out wide left, it's Hughes. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Going to the run, it's Brown. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Just gets rid of that one.
And this D's given up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to say, nice job. They're forcing a passing 3rd and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal and a win for this defense.
Got it. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Scott. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Wilson will throw. Right side, it's Scott. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to throw one 1st. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got it.
And I think when you got that kind of wheels and you got that kind of speed at the quarterback spot, you can get at anything. And a lot of times he makes big plays. Nice job by the defense. Not giving up, keep chasing, and they get the huge sack on that play.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab on the shot. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, guys, the offense wanted to get this guy the ball. I had no idea it was going to be like this, though. We're not even done the 1st quarter. He already has over 100 yards receiving.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Making his first move. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires one high and deep. Upstairs to make the catch. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Turns it upfield. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. He caught it. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Between the hashes, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down to the air. Extending the play. He'll let it go to the left. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Reed. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. It's caught downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. Drops back on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick six. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rashada Downs going up top. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can really attack. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Brown. He's got the first down. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They were all over it. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Cardinals. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll give it on the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wilson to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. As always, Holly keeping an eye on the injuries. What's the latest?
Checking in with the Cardinals head coach at the half. Guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be... He is definitely out to start this 2nd half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Wilson has it over the middle. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Cardinals! They take the lead with the 6. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Keeps it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Finds a crease. It's good. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Drives inside. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Wilson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. A designed run for the quarterback. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the move. Touchdown Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for room, it's Scott. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be...
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Sells the run, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wilson will throw. Left side is Scott. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Single back formation, and they give it to him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. He's changing the play. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Sees an alley. There he goes. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He'll take it himself. There's a crease. He's got enough. He's at the 40. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside. It's good. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On first down, here comes this offense. The run inside. It's Scott. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wilson to pass. Finds his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown and those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Wants to go up top on second down. Throws to the tight end. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. He'll try to do it himself. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Look out! Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Motion from the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. NC State going up tempo. Wilson will throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
And man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they give up the big safety.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away.
Here we go. Ready?
Quarterback keeps it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Making the adjustment on the play. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Makes a grab and room to run. The 30, past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville. Ready to try the point after. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wilson to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Back to pass on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Keeping his eyes downfield. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Motion from the wideout. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Snags it, and there's running room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Might have a chance. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the stomping has commenced.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wilson will throw. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down to the air. He's taking a deep shot. Goes right through his hands, falls to the ground, and they have also